Staples. The shape of this street. Like a collection. Place to hold things. Man. I don't know if he's an Airbnb guest or he's outside always. Magnificent ability to make so much noise with like nothing. Available resources, backs of a bit hacked. Big old pregnant fucking moon in the bathroom. R&R. Hers. Oh god, dude. Bankable hours. Me in frame. So cute. ¿Qué más? Oh, what else, Rhea? Oh, God. Oh. Don't you love when you're given equations that should work but don't? As like a funny joke. You know what I mean? And like the direction, the good orderly direction that you're given is like, it completely negates all fucking truth and reality. It's your only fucking plausible fucking option. I do. Don't you also love when, you know, there's just like visual cues and triggers and shit like this? Heart-shaped glasses at 8:44. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Yesterday, shit like this. Countenance. What up, Clyde? What up? Still got your 4th step notebook. Wondering why. Like, you let me hold on to such a sacred thing. But I understand now. You got the time? 4:32. Here's looking at you, kid. Her signet ring was given to her by her father upon her ascension into adulthood, bonded to her blood as it is. The ring may not be removed from her, nor its powers used by anyone else. The ring grants +2 bonuses to all saving throws, and +2 armor class bonus, and 50% resistance to fire. That bitch look familiar. Look at them titties. you know, if that wasn't something that I fucking saw way before, like in 2016, I got it wrong though, because I described it more as like a fucking spider. Because, well, that thing, those legs, they go in straight, but then they bend. And that's how they walk. And then those legs become hooks that hook in to something. And then it moves the human by way of pain and subconscious shit. And then it climbs its fucking ass up into its fucking brain while still being hooked into, well, it looks like organs and shit, but it's like it picks the ripest, most powerful spot that the human can't see, and then it drives its ass up to the fucking brain and sits its ass right behind the fucking eyes and begins to drive the vehicle. That's what I saw anyways. Crazy. Crazy.
Marijuana and violence, police arrest.
Yeah, man, them crucified Christ, remember? Christ was a Christian and them crucified Christ, say him is not that what
No,
it is.
but marijuana and violence, police arrest.
Yeah, man, them crucified Christ, remember? Christ was a Christian and them crucified Christ, say him is not that what it
No,
is.
but marijuana and violence, police
Yeah,
arrest.
man, them crucified
Yeah, man.
Christ.
Yeah, man. I've got this fucking question like 1,000 times, man. You want to talk about my marijuana smoking, man? The fuck? You know. Also, what the fuck is going on with Chris Brown? Does anyone, like, give a fuck?
It's not that hard to help people out. Like, right. All these rich ass motherfuckers, I'm talking about, they richer than I'll never see that type of money. And they wiping their ass with it. Man, just help this little block out right here. Help that right there. It ain't gonna kill you, stupid. Right. You feel me? But I can't spend all my money to do it, because then I'm gonna be broke out here with them.
No, like you gotta be a collective.
Chris,
Let me just tell you something. You're not gonna be broke, sir.
It's not that hard to help people out. Like, right. All these rich ass motherfuckers, I'm talking about, they richer than I'll never see.
Bruh, I don't even know you. Are you okay? Like, homie, are you fucking okay? That was like a fucking 2-second clip. You good, homie? Like, your energy and your fucking body. And you're like music incarnate. So, if you can't fucking control your fucking body and it doesn't sound like music, even when you're taking a shit and not making sense, are you okay, dude? Nah, it's just me. The fuck, I'm tripping. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. I'm sorry, were you fucking, like, rung on the ladder at an initiation for the queen or the princess, Riri? Because I think you might have been. I saw you, homie. I saw you. That breakdown performance, man in the mirror. I recognize that weeping from your fucking guts publicly and shit. I see you, dude. Also, let's say Johnny J, knowing Tupac and shit. I want to see the 2 seconds of something oh so familiar.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? If you're not, keep scrolling. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, give me 4 hours.
For sure. But let's see this shit. Oh shit, whoopsies. Apple, you so sensitive. God damn. Alright, Johnny J. I think this is a producer of the one they called Tupac. Ready? Let's take a guess. Oh shit.
When did you first hook up with Tupac?
That was 6 years ago. That was in 91? It was 92. My dates may be a little shaky because I'm not really good with dates. I'm just trying to do the music. Now, that's my walking Rolodex over there and calendar. But yeah, man, it went down in 92. And that happened through my homie Big Syke.
Hold up,
I was
hold up.
working on Big Syke's album.
Metadata.
When did you first hook up with Tupac?
That was 6 years ago. That was in 91? It was 92. My dates may be a little shaky because I'm not really good with dates. I'm just trying to do the music. Now, that's my walking Rolodex over there and calendar. But yeah, man, it went down in 92.
Well, this retarded piece of shit. See, what I got from that, like, little bit was, well, God, you could just, like, put my head on his. And, well, I don't really do dates, you know. I'm just trying to do the music, but that's my walking Rolodex over there of calendar and dates, head down, scrunch, all the things. What is that about, dude? Somebody correct you off camera under their breath? Is there a reason you don't fucking do dates and shit? Is there influences in your life that hella do? Like always. With the like days, the dates, the calendar shit. Based on your like suppression and like the, the vibe of just like saying that, I think we might have a similar experience. But you did good, you know what I mean? Pushing through. Here's a camera. Let's talk about Tupac. How'd that come about? Wait, did you get asked a question, but like, where'd the dates and whatnot come from? Why does that matter? Bob, why are you talking about Christians crucifying Jesus when someone's asking you a question about your marijuana use? I don't understand, man. I do. It's my walking Rolodex over there. Always in my fucking ass about what fucking day, time, and shit. Does it annoy you? Are you trying to show not in your fucking body language, although your eyes kind of roll and your head goes down because you can't look at shit and you're pissed, but you gotta push past because there's a fucking camera in front of you and shit? And are you gonna have to talk about something that seems really difficult for you? Like, I don't know, I just kind of get the vibe that, like, it's not a pleasant experience for you to talk about that motherfucker Tupac. And then he talks about, like, how he was just a fucking producer that had, like, nothing, got practically picked up off the street corner, and then all of a sudden, like, he's fucking making shit for Tupac, and he really needed the money, and I don't know, there's just a lot of shit. But I could be projecting. I don't know. What do I know? What do I know, man? Oh, God. I was looking for interviews and, like, long talks on Max Spears the other night, and that's another one of those things that, like, seems scrubbed from the internet. There's only, like, a handful of fucking videos and information on him, and holy goddamn are they fucking doused in verbiage with, like, framing perspective. Like, you can't find anything that isn't, like, conspiracy theorist Max Spears, conspiracy theorist Max Spears, like, mentally ill conspiracy theorist Max Spears. It's like, dude, Okay. But no, seriously, where's just him talking? There was hella shit. And I was looking for his homegirl. This broad that was his girlfriend. Some chick named Sarah. Because they did some talks together. And I remember her talking about her experience. And that's, I think, when the first time I ever heard about black goo in a different way. Because she described it for the first time. But I can't remember what her last name was. But I can't find that bitch either. Or the two of them together. And then creepy as fuck. One of the clips that you can find is like what people are assuming are his last moments and him dying. And it's like, yeah, probably. We're fucking gross, dude. Like, what happened to all the other shit? He had a lot of fucking content, considering he was, like, not in a good space. Wouldn't want to be that motherfucker. Like, for real, dude. And the homie Seth Boza, like, acknowledges him as, like, a super soldier, because, you know what I mean? That's a big acknowledgement. So, it just seems fishy as fuck. But, like, you can't find anything good. There might be one talk of his out of, like, everything that hasn't been, like, altered or fucking cut down and taken out of context and, you know, echoed by the emphasis on his drug use and his mental illness. And even when you have, like, the professional actually tell you the truth right in the fucking middle. Oh no, this is a real thing, and blah 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 blah. Here's how it's done. Other people used to trigger him visually, like strangers that didn't even know him were able to do this. It's called blah 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 blah. But you miss it because of the bullshit, like 10 minutes. It's all just signal in every way. Reinforce that he's mentally ill, a drug addict, and a conspiracy theorist. So, guessing he had a lot of power, since really like 98% of a fucking video this long about him had to have so much reinforcement around the fucking crazy conspiracy, drug addict, mentally ill fucking person he was. Now, let's listen to his last fucking moments as he gurgles, you know, and some random stranger looks on at the screen, like, listening to it, trying to extract some data of, like, what is really going on with Max Spears. Like, we don't fucking know, or some shit. You know what I mean? Completely, like, missing that, like, we're probably listening to somebody dying. Because if you see a little bit of the video of him that day, it's completely and utterly impossible to see that there's anything going on with him. There was no indications that, like, there was something off. Not the way his body was moving, not how he was talking, not the sound of him, not nothing. Nothing at all that would indicate he needed to be checked on. And I mean, this was with people who sought him out for the content of what he was talking about, so clearly familiar with, like, what he produced by way of communication. And so definitely they wouldn't have noticed anything strange. I mean, I didn't know the motherfucker, but seemed really, really, you know, out of it. And although, you know, they want to, like, shoot, you know, cut to, here's Max just jumping on a trampoline. Do you know what I see when I see Max jumping on a trampoline? I see someone who is disoriented, fucked up, and struggling physically, emotionally, and mentally, and feels like they're also under a spiritual attack of some kind. And I think they reference that. And what he's trying to do is a basic-ass fucking practice where you get your body to fucking override that shit. It's not funsy, like, play kid stuff. Like, look at me, I'm a normal fucking human being. No, it's all systems are fucked with, and I need to fucking, like, generate something else. So I'm going to start step one with my body. Maybe jumping on this fucking trampoline will help, you know, get me to a place where I can That's what I see. But I could be just fucking projecting. But it's irritating because, like, he talked about some good shit. I don't have to agree with all of it, but, like, where did it all go? Like, where did it all go? It's weird. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. Yeah, so it's totally not creeping me out that, like, I'm just saying, like, a shit ton of outrageous, like, similarities between me and people like XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, and Lil Peep. These are people I didn't listen to, see, no, nothing. Just weird, man. So I'm trying not to let it override my system and freak me the fuck out, because we know their fates. And then today, for whatever reason, I, like, went into the car and I, like, you know, shit moved around and I found another piece of my fucking car, like another bolt that was, like, right next to my bed. And then I looked up at the visor and it was one of those things that, like, it jumps out at you in a different way, which it felt like a warning to, like, if you drive your car, you're gonna get into an accident. It's like you will roll over or you'll get in some extreme fucking accident. But it felt more, it's kind of like when I was going through all that crazy shit during the time that I paraphrased just recently, those days and days, I got to a point where it was as if somebody turned the volume up on all the color and also the authority, like this, as if the sound of authority had a color and a, like, frequency. It got turned way the fuck up. So I'm looking at everything that's, like, just a general sign of, like, can't park here, doing whatever, but, like, they were way more than that. Like, way more than that. And also when I was at the Garden Inn in San Jose, like, I do remember the similar experience when I was looking up at the blinds, because I'm always staring out the window to see what is coming, and I looked up and the same kind of thing. The warning sticker, it had been, like, altered just enough to where it was, like, talking about a choking hazard or strangulation or whatever the fuck. And so I was like, to be strangled. And it was the same type of thing. It felt more like a promise and a threat than like a, you know, warning sticker, because the frequency had been altered in some capacity. And so thus it stands out and sounds different, you know. So, I don't know. Why'd I get on here? I don't fucking remember. I was trying to do a live video on something else, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I'm on the owner. I can't even keep up with all the shit that I, like, should be fucking watching. Oh, you see this image too. Alright. Switch your state of mind. Next to, well, the top image, even just that, just image association. Oof. As if, like, the image association wasn't, like, enough. It's actually infused with experience and, like, charge. And so Damian Marley and Nas, the song Patient, which is distant relative, which also has an arrow and opens up into, like, the Autumn song, which connects back to my brother, and, like, patient. Let's not even fucking talk about, like, how the word patience has been used over and over and over. And then right underneath that, higher levels of spiritual activation is, like, where I got crazy fucked up on, like, the dosage of information and acknowledgement of what, like, my perception is supposed to be of, which is an initiation of some kind, although I believe it's being used improperly, but I'm hoping that it's not. And that's also where the super infused stone is going to be presented as medicine as well. And then it's going to be shown to me completely opposite in the most frightening fucking way. And then real magic, that's going to be doubled up with another super fucking mega teacher, fucking whatever the fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Barrington Levy, murder. Aurora Warrior with the bear and the butterfly, and then the murder song, and you know what I mean? It just doesn't fucking stop. I can't even scroll through my fucking history shit just to see the words and the images without it fucking my shit up. And then I think that's what I was gonna do. Diamonds, Rihanna, you name it. Right, and then this was number 3.
Honestly, I don't know why the
number
fuck I was
3.
drinking anxiety every morning when I could have just been drinking mud. I wasn't in.
Right.
I'm
Time
going to do the
traveler.
same one right at the beginning. If you are sensitive, if you're healing, if you are in a fragile state, I'm going to be briefly, not so graphically, but briefly touching on the subject of child abuse and the devastating effects of child abuse that when it's unresolved and unrecognized. And when it just becomes the pattern of what we accept as treatment from others in life. Yeah.
Bruh, are you joking? Time traveler number fucking 3. Nah. Oh, I'm hearing both. I'm hearing what he's saying to the other people, and I'm hearing what he's fucking saying to me. Yes, I fucking am. Yep, loud and fucking clear. Fun stuff, dude. Multi-dimensional. Yeah. You know? Rock on. Fuck, dude. Ugh. Shit. No fucking thank you. Nope. Fucking scary, dude. Fucking scary ass dude. Fucking scary. So, disclaimer. Hi, Rhea. Hi. Ready for some magic? Yeah. I'm barely coming in, too. Hi. Hi. That's right. At the same time. So, disclaimer. We're going to be talking about child abuse. And for those with unhealed and unresolved trauma, and when they accept those levels of treatment, okay? Just a disclaimer. Hi, Rhea. Hi. Just here to confirm some things and very, very, very minimally let you know what the fuck is up. Okay? For one, that level of abuse that you're gonna learn how to accept. Alright? Cool. Can you do what I'm doing? No? Right. So anyways, this is nothing, by the way. Like, nothing for me to do. I'm gonna make sure that comes through too. You see those 2 streams? And my consciousness split consciously producing content at the same time. Like it's nothing. And you're just now starting to see. Right. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. Oh. This old thing, this leg. Yeah. Now are you ready to begin?
The fact that it has an ability to see ourselves properly and not in a distorted way that trauma typically alters our self-image, right? and not for the better.
Let's pay attention to the necklace. No, I didn't notice that
All
already.
empaths are to some extent the betrayed. Super empaths to some extent the betrayed. But no one more betrayed than the real empath. Really.
But no one more betrayed than the Heyoka empath. Alright, so what's happening right now? Well, a couple things, many things, far more than I can see. One, this is like a fucking apology I got once. It's a blueprint. It's a motherfucking blueprint. What we're gonna see is, well, let's see. What's gonna be shown is I am taking a shit right now, like, as the teacher. I'm just like letting you know that like I could do this. Fuck it, this is nothing for me what I'm doing. It's just, but I'm gonna fucking hold up a myriad of things. One is the precise motherfucking blueprint and outline of like what the fuck is ailing and afflicted upon the world, and also, you know, you, that no one else seems to, you know, get. It's gonna be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna easily show you the blueprint of what's happening to you. So you're gonna get acknowledgement, validation, and the super, super scaled down blueprint of it, solution, all the things that are inside of it. And you can't get that anywhere else. I'm also going to be telling you what you are. The things that you wonder, the things that you're not too afraid to identify with, and I'm going to match you with the things that you might have put out energetically, and I'm going to do you better than you do you, and I am going to also tell you what's going to happen to you. Alright? That's just like a couple of things. And then I'm going to scare the holy shit out of you. That's right. That's right, I am. So, word.
Always. Mostly due to their highly sensitive nature.
His body language.
That's a whole different video, right? Right now we're going to talk about the first betrayal. Right? When you are 5 years old and...
Alright, I can't even. First of all, Man, the master class, if you are oh so lucky enough to come in contact with any of these individuals, whatever they may be, the fucking master class, it is by simply just watching them consciously choose every single fucking thing they do. Every miniature, microscopic fucking inflection, tone, body language, fucking everything. Space between words. Dude, it's a fucking masterclass. A fucking masterclass. Oh my god, dude. So, and it's all intended. This is not shit you're picking up. This is not your, oh my god, look at you. You're able to like tune into that. Motherfucker. You're tuning into what the fuck they want you to. Period. Fuck you, super empath. You fucking idiot. Sure, you're perhaps sitting at that gate, and you motherfucker don't even know what the fuck you're looking at. Because I fucking checkmate you. All your super fucking sensitive, down to the detail, normally you're picking up on this shit. I've mastered it. I'm putting it in front of you. And what your super senses are sensing, I'm sensing shit but what the fuck I want you to. You got that, boo-boo. Congratulations for making it this fucking far. And you don't know shit. Cool. So, the almost laugh, almost joke, the closing the eyes, the down, the fucking, all that shit. Intended. The minutia. Every fucking thing. What is this? In both worlds? Top of the scale, bottom of the scale? Well, to one person, this person is the motherfucking God, dude. This is the person that gets you. This is the fucking space in the world that you have fucking fought and clawed your motherfucking way to understanding and validation, and they get you, and they are you, and there's hope, and there's solution, and there's fucking all the things, dude. And on the other side, this is an aspect of the abuse matrix in a person being form, coming live and direct to tell you, we are sitting at the gate in the chair. There's the only information, solution, source, or ability to fucking even know you, whatever. We're gonna fuck you up. There's nowhere else to fucking go. Here's what the fuck it is. Here's what's gonna happen. You can't contend with me, let alone the fact that we have cemented and locked this bitch down to where no fucking doctor, therapist, rehab, whatever the fuck even has the language, motherfucker, let alone gonna act like they have the recipe, equation, and know how to unlock some shit. Oh, and here's what else. If you fucking think that there's some other way, there's fucking not. You know some of the other fucking favorite and experts? I'm gonna show you. That's us too. High priest motherfuckers and shit. So, how you doing? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So you better fucking take notes, get in line, and submit. God damn it. And I'm gonna start lightly on you. Light on you. You know how fucked up you feel right now? Imagine, I'm about to level your ass with a no fucks around, barely any fucking frame of reference for shit, with an anecdote of something of my life. Alright? Scaled down. No, you know, all the fat and shit trimmed off. Like a razor blade arrow to you about getting fucked up as a 5-year-old, by getting hit like a grown-ass man. So, like, what, you want me to feel bad for you? Your whole world's flipped the fuck upside down. Anyways, get with the program. And yes, bitch. I'm doing this at the same fucking time. Both things, angel and demon. I am the equation. I am the exercise. I can abuse you and be the antidote at the same fucking time. I am your fucking God and your fucking nightmare. So here's your acknowledgement, here's your revelation of method, here's your fucking, here's your fucking strategy, here's your way of working, here's fucking all that shit. Plus, 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 plus.
If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988.
You have to, in a sense, forget about the betrayal that just happened. Right? The life-altering betrayal that just happened. Right? You develop what psychologists call betrayal blindness. Right? This is the beginning of Stockholm Syndrome, where you are freaking trauma bonded to the abuser. Right? To the point that you internalize a lot of the, you end up, at some point, freaking, this is a sick thing that Sam Vaknin describes so well, and I can't even articulate the sick bond that forms between the child and the abuser.
I bet you can.
And the fact that if the child is not conscious, they can grow up and freaking end up just like the abuser, right? Because the internalized messages of you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not blah, 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 the verbal abuse that was dished out by my father is on another level. To say these things to another human being is inconceivable. To say them to a child, right? I've never, ever, ever been treated in such a violent manner as I was for my own father.
Ugh.
Like, there were several father figures that
fucking gross.
Treated me in a similar manner, but none more than that one. So the betrayal is a theme throughout the Pale Empath's life. Because we develop a betrayal blindness, Richard Grannon says we almost have an addiction to freaking betrayal, right? So when we see a situation that is definitely not to our advantage, we blind ourselves to it, right? We ignore the red flags because that's what we were trained to do. If we're being driven unconsciously by repetition and compulsion, it's not a good place to be, because we're just going to end up repeating.
Dude, this motherfucker is like insulting. What, am I supposed to actually walk into the world and say, a time traveler who's mastered both polarities of being in this video is being an abusive fuck showing off, even though he's on like level fucking 1 of like nothing. Ugh. The way he's just like casually throwing out these fucking terms and shit, the way he's throwing them out is like so gross, dude. Because it's like, do you see the quick way in which I sync these things together, which you'd fucking need to if you understood the progression and the blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's so quick. It's so quick. It's just like show off. And then his body language is all like, smug and fucking like half comical and god damn, dude. Fucking makes my stomach hurt. I cannot even do any more of it. Yeah. So, one hand, he's laying out the blueprint for individuals that need it. And he's pointing to other people that are his peers with information. Go to Meredith over at Inner Integration. Go to Sam Vankin. Go to Richard Grannon. Go to, you know what I mean? So you have a clear path on other people who have at least gotten to his level of understanding. And this is bringing all kinds of clarity, all kinds of everything. I mean, it's like the heavens fucking part. And You know what I mean? And then on the other fucking hand, mockery of like, ha 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 ha. Gotcha. And instead of the blueprint being like what it is, which is like, here's a video on healing because I'm a survivor. Well, like I am and I'm not. I mean, I am. That's where I got the understanding, but like you have no idea what you're looking at. So on the other hand, what I'm doing is like laying out a blueprint of like what's going to happen to you more and more, and like what you need to fucking surrender and accept, because acceptance is the motherfucking key. This is not a fucking apology. This is not a fucking blueprint to your fucking way out. This is a fucking, you better get with the program, because shit's gonna double down, and here's what the fuck we're gonna do. And they're no different. And there's nothing and no one outside of this that's gonna get you or gonna fucking like offer you any kind of like release, healing, truth, safety, nothing, you know. It's both at the same fucking time. At the same time. Ugh. Ugh. So I'm back at the fucking article I can't finish or stomach. Why? Because it's like reading a fucking horror fucking film. That's why. All tucked underneath fucking Jungian psychology is like the most vicious, disgusting manual of like, here's what's gonna happen to you. This is like a goddamn I can't even read it. Why? Because I'm hyper tough? Nah, dude. No. Sick as fuck.